What is good, boys and girls, and welcome back to Wackers TV. I am once again on the mission to make Arsenal's European history look a little bit less depressing than my own sexual history. Before we start, you're going to notice something in the top right. Sorry, I just saw our goal is to lose by less than 2 goals to Tottenham, so that's probably not the best sign. But as you see, I signed Ronaldo. I know I originally signed Carlos Puyo, but I realise that's as boring as shouldn't really swear this early on. It's a very boring sign, and I thought big fat Jermaine Genius scored against me. This game's pitch realism. At least it can't get worse. So I started the video by saying I signed one of the greatest strikers in history. Less than 20 seconds later, now a goal down, and having considered a penalty against Tottenham. But at least I'm the penalty saving king, so this. Sick. Anyway, 73 minutes on. Is this just going to be a test in how long I can speak before something stupid happens to annoy me? Tottenham on the attack. Gines, more like the real Gines, absolutely fluffing a shot. Fabregas comes forward, finds big Wesley Sneijder, spins his man and shoots about as accurately as a stormtrooper. But we keep going. Theo Walcott. Don't tell me that's not a clear penalty. I'm sorry. He's just wiped the guy out. We come forward again because we're a team that doesn't give up. Ronaldo can't quite get the finish, but we do get the corner out of it. Thierry Henry, and the realism continues as Theo Walcott rises like a salmon, heads it harder than a 13-year-old who just discovered Instafots pants would be through the legs of the defender on the line. We are not back in it because unfortunately that would be full time, and please ignore my browser. It's definitely a legal copy of FIFA. It's just, my PS2 is so upgraded it can literally use Google Chrome, PowerPoint and play Football Manager on it. But alas, we have to continue. Transfer deadline is over, so we can't go on any more shopping sprees. But we conceded less than 2 goals.
I see this as an absolute win.
In moments like this, you have to hang on to the positives. Celtic up next, we were able to achieve the feat of not losing by more than 2 goals against one of the most bang average teams in English football history. But we have Celtic, and not just that, we have an actual 90 minutes to ourselves to control the game. No dog. It's 2 minutes in. Dog shit scenarios to hold us back. We keep going. Cesc Fabregas finds the flying Swede Fredrik Lindberg, who finds big.
Nope.
He finds Ronaldo, who misses. Celtic do come forward with Thomas Gravesen, the most average signing in Real Madrid's history. Shinzuki, the Asian sensation Nakamura. Lad, it's not a free kick, so I think that's going anywhere, is it, pal? But we keep marching on. Kaká finds Lindberg, finds Henry, finds Kaká, who promptly dispatches it, and thankfully finds Jesus to thank him for making me his manager. I know many of you will not have heard of the little known gem that is Ricardo Kaká. He's got a bright future, I promise you. Keep an eye out. Let's just pretend I recorded this 15 years ago. Clichy, Gael Clichy, I'm sure he will never snake Arsenal. He will never be an absolute melt. Ronaldo spins his man. Neil Lennon looking like the managerial form and not the actual player, who, to be fair, was actually quite good. But Ronaldo has all of the footwork and none of the finish. All of the foreplay and none of the finish. Speaking of finishing though, Ricardo Kaká, he is going to send these boys to Jesus if it's the last thing he does. The good Christian boy he is, praising the Lord again for making me, big quack dog, his manager. Ronaldo gets the easiest chance
You suck!
of his life. 70 minutes in, Ricardo Kaká goes through at least one Brazilian. Looks like he's not going to be a completely awful signing. A hat-trick for Ricardo Kaka on European debut for the Mighty Gunners. One thing for sure, he is firing. Unfortunately, we have a bit of friendly fire.
Nope.
This is where I thought, it's 2006.
It was at this moment that he knew.
Oh,
He
it's
fucked
when
up.
Ronaldo went massively off the boil.
So basically, what I was thinking of was, oh fuck, I can't believe you've done this.
Just thought I'd make an accurate representation of what happened to Ronaldo and Nazario's career. Not to fat shame him, because I mean, there's nothing wrong with being fat, but
You clinky, clanking, clattering collection of collisionous junk!
most of the time, if a team with Ronaldo, Thierry Henry and Kaká had to rest one of them, you'd think, okay, it's fine. For some reason, I'm not feeling too confident considering that is the Ronaldo I'm using right now. Bolton do come forward with the turncoat himself, Nicolas Anelka, who finds Ricardo Gardner, who finds Kevin Davis. Kevin Davis, basically Harry Kane if he was dropped on his head, that head got ran over, and then the Big Show stamped on it over and over and over and over and over again. If that happened, you'd get Kevin Davis. And he's just scored against us. And how many replays are you going to show of this? Like, it wasn't that good a goal. I'm pretty sure it was offside. I don't... They're advertising the PlayStation 3 in the background. That's generally pretty funny. Thierry Henry, though, marches on forward. Hopes and prayers are aloft. Finds Ronaldo, who can't even score. No. How did I hurt you? What did I do to you that makes you think I deserve this? Emmanuel, out of the back door. He's the second least hated, or most hated, whatever the bloody word is. I'm very confused. What is that beard? Emmanuel Adebayor, somehow, you're not the striker I hate the most at the moment, is what I'm trying to say. Thierry Henry is going to... Emmanuel Adebayor is currently my favourite striker at Arsenal.
Wow. I'm going to kill myself and it's your fault!
Do you know how bad the team has to be for me to not despise Adebayor and want to genuinely bro kick him into tomorrow? Do you know how disgusting that must be? Thierry Henry, though, whips it in. Ronaldo, not a man known for using his head. Probably should have used his head when he took that, let's just say, for the younger audience, what's a good way of saying prostitute, sexual worker, hooker to a brothel? Let's say Ronaldo had an interesting past. Didn't use his head much, but we keep coming. Abue spins his man. Emmanuel Abue, the greatest right back in Arsenal history. He's going to bury it. Emmanuel Abue, the most average right back in Arsenal history. Can't bury it. Ronaldo Nazario, though, finds Vazariki Abu Diaby, the regen of Patrick Vieira. A lot of you say my manager looks like Patrick Vieira when it is clearly the Spitler Shiratori guy, as you can see. But you can see Vieira on the pitch right there, spinning his man, the long galloping legs, getting through the defence, and in the 90th minute, boys, the 90th minute, burying it past double J UC Laskalainen like he buries his nuts in his wife all night, because believe me, that man will be getting some with a long dong that long and balls so huge you could probably build a statue out of them. But Arsenal 2, Bolton 1. I've probably taken the shine off of it by speaking about one of my players' private parts, but I don't give a damn. Ivan Campo in the mud. I'm sorry, I've got to say it. EA disrespect black people. When they make black people's characters on these games, they're so disrespectful. Ainsley Maitland-Niles still has an afro. He hasn't had an afro for like 5 years. Johan Juru, a lot of you won't know him, he's a Swiss centre back for Arsenal. He had blonde plaits for the long... Oh, I've got a bunch of feet. Johan Juru had blonde plaits for the longest time on FIFA. He had them for like 3 months. They just straight up disrespect black people in this. I don't care. Those two bids were ridiculous. As you can see, they're 2-0 down, but I'm feeling myself. Not just that. I got a free kick. Old school FIFA free kicks are the easiest thing in the world. Just get off the wall, tap the button a little, and celebrate as you can. Have a good day, lads. I'm just gonna head out there.